Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to This Bed We Made. We're working at a hotel, doing stuff. Stuff I didn't really read about, but here we are. I forgot to record this game the past 2 days, so this game takes account of all your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. Oh, fuck. These choices will determine your fate and the fate of others around you. Proceed with caution. Uh-oh. Some people aren't gonna get the best ending in this game. Service de la Police, Montreal. Oh, this is a French game?
Come on.
Okay.
Chris. Let's keep moving.
Yes, sir. It won't let me go anywhere else. I do have to keep moving.
It's on your right. Here.
Okay. My mouse doesn't go that far. I'm like in a cube. This is, I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to be, but it's the way that it currently is. Hold on, let me turn on my controller. And maybe this is the way they intended it to be. Yeah, because even with the controller I can't really. Okay, just making sure. That was kind of scary. I thought the game broke on me already.
She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Au parc La Fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrais poèmes, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour. Au clair de la fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs. Quand la claire fontaine s'amusait au jeu.
Such a beautiful song. I used to listen to the exact same song as a child.
Tidying up, and I can go on break.
Okay, what are we tidying up?
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Okay. The music is quite loud compared to our protagonist. What's that?
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
100? Wait. 1,500? Amount overdue? 3,500? Oh, someone was loaning money. Alright, I think we've cracked the case. Is that a normal place for a television? Or did they take it off the table to put their suitcase there? I don't know.
Good enough.
Oh.
I'm guessing you've seen better days, but you're obviously still important to someone.
Oh, physics. Regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 8832nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts. specifically an amount owed to the sum of $1,904.75. He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those close in physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Oh, so we can be really nosy, huh? Oh, that's every drawer. Okay. Beautiful. Watch there be nothing in any of these drawers. Watch there not be a damn... God damn it. Well, that's getting a little, fucked up. Got that. Got that. Got that.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
Yeah, mine's made too.
A bed's not complete without its pillow.
Sorry. Is that a hat? That's just breakfast. And sandwiches and dinner. That's so fucking nice. Some pliers up. No, that's just markers. Pens, pencils, something.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
What the hell else do I have to do? At least there's not shit in the toilet. Okay. Oh. Easy. Do I clean the walls too? What else is there to clean?
And voila. Good as new.
Alright. Am I done here? My job complete? Okay. What is that? Alright. Is that everything? Am I done? Can I leave? Can't open that. What about this one? Okay. Let's just leave. I think I've done what I can.
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
Now, don't you think you're overreacting? This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
No, I realized I've been blind. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
What? What do you mean?
Was that the key to the room we just cleaned?
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
Okay, well, Beth's not that way. What's up with all these hearts? Beth isn't in there, but is that a leaky roof?
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
She might fall.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did.
Sorry.
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
Can they do that? Oh. Oh, our outcomes decide. She's kind of gossipy, huh? Let's be gossipy.
They weren't kissing this time. They were fighting.
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
All right, what's the gossip? Ooh. Okay, I don't know what Jack did. But maybe she knows. I don't. Why does everyone hate Linda?
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe, but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat? A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that, but that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh. Thanks. So, you said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
Something to clean?
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it, too. While I was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
How did
I
we
would do
not
it
see
myself,
that?
But the last time I tried
I
to
didn't
the
see
front
it.
desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
So far, I'm really liking the voice acting. Alright, supply closet, which is... Hold on. Even if it's only for a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She called me up to clean a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone who can make conversations seem so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. It's too bad maids aren't usually allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great way to start my morning. Just send her a
Linda,
letter.
Wendy's great at her job.
Alright, this is Bernie.
Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda. I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew. Hi. I'm sorry. I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No. I heard something, and
Hey. It's okay. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
Actually, Beth called me here. Let's keep it,
I heard the girls talking downstairs. Apparently, guests went wild.
More like unhinged.
I don't trust this guy.
Mrs. Wilson almost broke
I
a
don't
chandelier,
fucking trust him.
and we kept finding chewed up olives in the weirdest of places.
I hope the rooms won't reflect that.
Chewed
that
up
too.
olives.
For your sake.
Like
You must see
the ones with the
plenty of
pits.
Weird stuff while you're cleaning.
Not deep pitted.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Don't talk to me. Ooh. Keep it
A
classy.
few months ago, I found stacks of pennies in a room's toilet. Like, a lot of them.
What?
And when I got to the bed, the pillowcases were filled with pennies as well. I'm still not sure if that guest simply had a strange way of leaving a tip.
Maybe it was a penny robbery.
That was terrible.
I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, alright. Take care.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough having to deal with endless letters of advice from Raymond.
Raymond? What does he want?
He wants me to lower room price.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Will this tell me? Okay, perfect. Alright, great. This was what I was curious about. Beth. Beth has been the hotel's receptionist for as long as I can remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clarington. She knows this place like the back of her hand. Beth can be fiery, which doesn't win her much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get the chance to chat as often as I'd like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I only wish I'd even half of her wit so I could entertain her as much as she entertains me. That's nice. Alright. Bernard is the Clarington's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside of their posts, so our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means. And there have been a lot of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. The stress is practically radiating off of him. Bernard and Linda are quite close. She's his second in command, but it's an open secret that there's more going on. They've been arguing more and more lately, though usually about Linda's strong feelings about Wendy. Bernard loves Wendy, or more accurately, loves how much the guests love her, while Linda thinks she's up to no good. Alright, so Linda's the one that's like owning the boss, right? Oh, gross. The Clarington's governess, Bernard's second in command. It's easy to see why she rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. The same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately. It's like she's made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jack's relationship, and I'm worried that her latest effort may have succeeded. Linda's always worked quite closely with Bernard, but we've all known their relationship goes beyond just co-workers. That relationship has been strained lately, and it seems the source of that strain is poor Wendy. Bernard might be willing to bend over backwards for Linda, but firing the hotel's most popular waitress just because she demands it, I'm not sure he'll bend for that. Alright, this is the Wendy. Yep, that's her. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend Yvette were hired together, and they used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence that around this time Wendy started dating Jack, the bellboy to whom he's now happily engaged. She's now happily engaged. That's depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Claringtons' resident flirt, but she's popular with the guests and collects the most tips by far. But I've always chalked that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her, that warm smile that radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is, right? Jealous much? Jack? Jack is one of the Claringtons' bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's even more shy than I am, barely looking up at guests when carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring us out of our shells, and apparently for Jack, that person is Wendy. He's like a completely different person around her. He lights up and laughs and even cracks jokes. I was so happy that he found Wendy, and even happier that when he proposed. They're like the Claringtons' very own Janet and Tony, whoever the fuck they are. But it seems their engagement is in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jack. Don't fall for her manipulations. And then Andrew. He's the concierge and the receptionist for the Clarington. He's intelligent, professional, kind, and well-mannered, which makes him Bernard's favorite. But he knows, we cannot gossip with him if he's the favorite. But he knows how to have fun when no one's looking. Okay, well, maybe I was too quick. Whenever I see him, he's either dashing off on his latest errand or burying himself in a book, so we haven't had a lot of chances to socialize at length. But when we do, though, it always feels easy. Like talk to someone perfectly attuned to your wavelength. Maybe I should ask him for some book recommendations. It would be nice to have more reasons to talk to him. Alright, her mom. Mom always means well, but she life hasn't dealt her the best hand of cards. She hasn't talked to me much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. It's just the two of us at home. Mom's had bad luck with keeping jobs, and she finds it hard to be around people, so she stays home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own. But on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. Dad. Okay, this is the easiest one. He left home when I was 2 years old. Haven't heard from him since. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. Okay, alright. Cool. Let's get the supplies. Do I need anything else? There's so much shit. Do we need a dustpan? Maybe not. Alright. Good to go.
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
So they both have the same job?
That sounds a bit excessive, don't you think? Of course.
So the game doesn't pause when I'm reading shit. Things are gonna happen regardless. That's kind of fucked up. Pick up leaves.
Ew. I better throw that away.
How do I do that? Oh.
A film?
Film?
The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
I like this. Nice.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Alright. What is this?
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
That is true. It's like those people that just hand you shit at the grocery store.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But No, that's very...
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
I can't fucking read this.
Well, you're welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you.
Oh, 505.
Hmm.
Wait, do I need to select?
Well,
Down
for
here,
that, you'd have
down
to
here,
talk to my
down here,
manager's
down here.
manager.
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
This is the 50s?
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Yes? Yeah, certainly.
Alright.
So first I suggest finding a nice little corner where you can kneel down, alright?
This is a very interesting game. There's a lot of autosave. Story progress 8.57%? What? Already?
Hold it, please.
Andrew, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just... I slipped on the puddle by the restrooms.
Oh, I'm
What
sorry.
puddle?
I probably should have cleaned that.
Oh, no, it's my fault. I should have asked Eugene to repair the leak.
Which floor?
Oh, 6.
This is one of those games you gotta replay multiple times, isn't it? To get the full story.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest. The one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about? Why does he need a bucket full of snow?
No idea. I don't even ask anymore. It's just the latest in a long series of strange requests.
What do you reckon he'll do with it?
Take a bath, maybe? Sometimes I wonder if he's just pulling an elaborate prank on me.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though.
Start writing things down.
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait, is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
Alright, so far I wrote down clean puddle. Oh, well, there's 505. That's very simple.
I should return Mr. Spade's film roll. Room 505 is on my list anyway.
Okay, what's this? What happened here? Eugene. Eugene is in charge of the hotel's maintenance. Pretty much everyone likes him. He's friendly, hardworking, and does his job well. Anytime I've needed help, he's been happy to lend a hand. Since the renovation started, though, his usual good mood has lost some of its spark. I can see that Bernard's lofty expectations are weighing on him. I just hope he doesn't burn out. He doesn't deserve that. I bumped into Andrew again on the elevator. From the sounds of it, the VIP guest is on the 6th floor, was busy with all kinds of strange requests. I tried to press him for more information, but he gave me was a cryptic hint. I like to prolong the suspense. I'm dying to know who it is. Andrew clearly knows how to keep a secret. Uh-oh. Could be a writer. A suspense writer. I don't know.
Mr. Spade? Mr. Spade?
Tampering with objects may lead to positive or negative consequences. Okay, well. Shit, I can't save. It seems like this is going to be like one of those games where you can get an ending fairly quickly. Like, it's been 30 minutes and I'm already like, what is it, 8 point something percent story completion, right? Like, it seems like it's going to be kind of short, but like repetitive. You know? You can just play it over and over.
What is this?
I don't want to throw them away. That's going to indicate that we were in here. If we throw all of this away.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
I think we go for Beth. I don't think we trust the redhead.
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
He caught me snooping?
He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
No, that's a terrible idea.
But
Sophie, that man has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing, those pictures would put a big red target on your back.
So I just leave? Do nothing?
Do nothing? No, but it'd be smarter to wait until you have the whole story, or at least more than you have now, before making a move.
I agree with
I've been
Beth.
in dark rooms before. Setting one up in a space that isn't made for that takes time and effort.
Wait, you're a photographer?
No. I was there to look at pictures a photographer took of me. Look, all I mean to say is there's no way he set all of this up just for a couple of pictures. There has to be more.
Well, I didn't look through the entire room, but there is a safe here.
I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Do you have the safe combination then? I'm pretty sure it's locked.
Give me a minute. Merde. Those idiots.
What?
I can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, and Beth?
Mm-hmm.
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
I trust Beth. Alright. 11%, 12%. Alright. French, English, English, French. Huh. Merde. Okay, well that's definitely weird.
laboratory. I just went there for the first time and God, it's been years, hasn't it?
I don't think he wrote any of that shit on there. This maybe. Special occasion, wedding, funeral. 2 tickets to the tramways.
I remember this sale. I picked up that new winter jacket for Mom.
Was that her coupon? It's a lake with an X in the middle.
Beaver Lake? That's where I took Mom skating last month. Why
What the
is this up
fuck
here?
are those numbers?
These look like numbers. Sort of.
2222?
These look like numbers. Sort of. These look
Alright.
like numbers.
It's a lot of 2s.
Sort of.
Why Harry's? Lots of burger places closer to the hotel.
Harry's Diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time?
2 people, 2 burgers, 2 Cokes, and 1 extra fry.
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
He's tracking everything.
That's my schedule. Just how long have you been watching me?
Room service night mostly?
Morgan. Is that your real name?
Dear Mr.
Why
Morgan,
did you check in under Mr. Spade?
you have to stop writing this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I don't know what happened between the 2 of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you. That's weird. So he was sending all this to Lindsay and... Bro, those fucking footsteps scared the shit out of me, man. Belgium? So they're in the war. Birds of North America, so he's American. Okay, we shouldn't make the bed. That's not something we should do.
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
I'm gonna write that down too, just in case I can't do it later. 507.
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
The Bible.
That letter from Bernard. Was there anything on the back?
There's a key.
What do we have here?
It's the letter from Bernard. Lindsay's address, infantry division, year of hospital discharge.
Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Oh, fuck. Address, infantry, year of hospital discharge. I'm not gonna remember that shit. At least I can write it down.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses. And
Okay. 23/08 1957 was his discharge. Anxiety, character disorder, chronic insomnia, short-term memory loss. Hospital course, patient initially admitted for nervous breakdown. Patient displayed erratic behavior. You know what? I'm gonna let her.
Date of discharge, 1957. 57.
Okay, so that's the only number I need. Alright, cool. Patient improved after new medication. Meprobamate, 400 milligrams, pheno something, whatever. He's got a mole on his head, and I have to sneeze. Okay, 57, the Lindsay address, right? Oh, fuck, he's coming back, isn't he?
Is he here?
He. What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Sorry for the fright.
Oh my god, Beth. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find
I don't know what that
something
said on the
else.
top left. I wasn't looking.
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
A yarn map? And where does it lead to?
Lots of places. Most of them I've visited recently.
Merde. What's the deal with this guy?
Bring you back to this conversation point. Okay.
I think he may be using an alias. I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan.
Well, he's certainly not the first man to check into a hotel under a fake name.
Is it really common practice?
It is, when the man in question is married, but the woman accompanying him isn't. Or at least, not to him.
Considering the state of his room, I doubt Mr. Morgan was expecting any visitors.
Did you find anything else?
I kind of want to get back to exploring. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of time.
Doesn't love him back.
You mean you?
No, someone else.
The Lindsay.
I found lots of letters addressed to a woman named Lindsay, but she returned them all to sender, unopened.
Didn't the mom
You sure
send him
it's
back?
love and not obsession? Maybe he stalked her like he's stalking you.
I don't know. Whatever it is, I find it strange she didn't open the letters before sending them back. I would have had a look at them first.
Of course you would have. So, is that all you found then?
Yeah.
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Oh, so you found the combination?
Yeah, sort of.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Well-
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
God, I actually feel like I'm pressed for time, dude. This is really cool. I like it. Maybe it's not, but I feel like the game's gonna keep on ticking no matter what, so it is. Okay. Let me infantry division and year of hospital discharge. Lindsay's address. That was on the stack, right? Wait, no. 34.
34 Summer Street. Lindsay's address.
Okay, and should close that.
'99th Infantry Division. 99.
99, 34, 57.
Damn it.
Huh? Did I get the order wrong?
Yeah, no surprise Bernard denied the request.
Oh, 34,
Mrs.
99,
Bernard's been here
57.
so long, we could probably just put her name on the door at this point.
Oh, is that a gun? Is that a French gun? You open the safe in room 505. Yep. This must be his medication.
M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here? That was taken in the lobby.
Okay, let me toggle. Arrived at the hotel, room not ready yet, had to wait in the lobby. M and H came in, both dressed nicely. M was holding a flower bouquet Heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers on the, to find out that oratory they were talking about. Room finally ready. No sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. Still no sign of M and H. I've probably gone out again. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures. Unable to sleep. Heard weird noises from the corridor. No idea who or what it was. Oh my god.
Going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
M and H arrived at the hotel restaurant, ate quick breakfast, left the hotel, got in a taxi, tried to follow, but had no money for a cab. Found a pawn shop to get some money, no idea where M and H went. Back in my room, we'll have to kill time until M and H return. Spotted M and H entering the hotel with Weston shopping bags. Found M and H eating at the hotel's restaurant. H left the bathroom. M exchanged a few words with a woman and her child. M and H left the restaurant. Oh my god.
Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions. This looks like Beaver Lake.
Should I find out who's sneaking out tonight at night?
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now.
Alright, is there anything else? There might be, but I might miss it. Okay. Should I call her?
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hold on. Andrew. Andrew. Cover for me, will you? What's going on? Hey, Tintin. Just do it. Sorry about that.
I like Beth.
So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe? What was in it?
Found his journal.
A journal.
His journal? Does he say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know anything about them?
M and H. H and M.
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
Well, that could mean a lot of things. It could be their initials, or, I don't know, husband and mistress.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
From what I can gather, it seems they're together.
Okay, so they must be staying in the same room.
Do we have a lot of couples at the moment?
Well, yes. It was Valentine's Day last Friday, remember?
Oh.
Oh, indeed. Would you look at that? There's a couple staying in room 509, Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I saw them come in and out of the hotel a few times. Called a taxi for them once. The missus does the smiling and the other frowns a lot. Nothing to write home about. Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Yeah, nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I promise. I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again.
Okay. Tell you what,
I need my keys to enter room 509. I should probably check the break room.
I'll go ahead and end this one here. While it's at a nice little uh-oh, what's gonna happen moment. And we're already at 19% story progress. Which means, yeah, Might be playing this game a few times. Maybe, maybe not. If I like the ending, I probably won't. But I also don't know. So, we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of This Bed. This Bed We Made? Yeah, This Bed We Made. It's a very cool game. It's got an interesting concept. Great voice acting, I'll say. I enjoy it quite a bit. I always like the hotel atmosphere, so that's one cool thing about it as well. Can't really think of any cons right now. I do think if it's one of those where there's so many fucking choices to make, clues, if there was like a flow chart with all the different choices, like maybe after you finish it the first time you unlock a flow chart and it'll tell you like, oh, well, maybe something else could have happened if you did this, but it doesn't really like tell you what to do, you know? That would be cool. I always like those. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.